What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I'm back to home, I'm back to my base. And yeah, so we're going to go on something that happened this week. This week was a very tough one. I'm not going to say it's a bad week. I'm not going to say it's a good week. I'm not going to say it's a terrible week. I'm not going to say it's an awesome week because sometime along the week, I let my emotions take over the wheel, of which I'm going to show you guys in some minutes now. So what happened this week? What happened this week is that I didn't know when to stop. I was having kind of, I was feeling really out of boredom. And funny enough, Price was responding to me positively. I won't say I was feeling out of desperation, but in my account balance, I was taking trades. And when I take a single trade, it brings me back to loss. And when I take another trade, it brings me back to win. So I was going it back and forth. But I know that I wasn't trading out of my own will. I was trading out of boredom, and that is very, very terrible. Like my last trade I show you guys, yeah, that was boredom that made me take that trade. Though it turned out nice, and tanked 1:1.7 before it reversed my break even. So many things happened this week. I started adding break even. I don't use break even. Honestly, I don't use break even. I only put break even whenever I'm about to sleep because I believe that if I woke up in a day and said I'm going to risk X amount of money today, that's what I'm going to be risking. And if I lose that trade, that means I have lost the trade. So I don't buy the idea of using break evens. I'm placing only one trade a day. But along the line, I see myself putting break evens. I'm not gonna trust myself. I started putting break evens. I started closing trades earlier. I started flipping trades like when I place a buy a sell trade, I'll just flip it to a buy. Like so many rookie mistakes. I started making them this week. So I uploaded so many videos. I recorded so many videos where I am messing things up, and yeah, I'll show you guys. So this is my first trade for the week. So this is the before of this trade. I couldn't get the when I entered the trade, but I sent it in my Telegram group. This is a very nice, beautiful buy. I didn't even have any drawdown. I saw this little bit of structure here, pull back, and I entered the trade. So I think this is my last trade for this month. I've taken a lot of trade this month, so this is my last trade for this month, and it is 15 pips to TP.
3 hours later.
Well, this letter came back to my break even. This is unlike me. Like this is not what I used to do. I used to close my trade. I think I have like just 4 pips to TP. I was looking at this trade. I was hesitating, and the trade reversed. I should have closed it at this point. But yeah, it could have been worse. What if it hits my SL? Straight SL.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Yeah, I've seen the first trade for the week. That was me because I said I'm not going to be trading this week again, but I do that trade, and I'm sure I messaged the people in my group and was like, "This is my last trade for the week." But I started making another mistake, like my second trade and then my third trade. I didn't record the second trade. I was so pissed at myself that I couldn't record the second trade, but I recorded the third trade, and yeah, this is the third trade here. So what's up, traders? Today is Wednesday, 29th of it's the 9th of April, and I've been trying to close for the month, but I don't know why I keep coming back. Maybe I was trying to that out of boredom, but like I said, I've been breaking every single rule that's in the book. I have no idea how I fell up so bad because I had a very good month starting, very wrong month starting. But honestly, I've started, misbehaving, breaking every single rule in the book, and I don't even take my A plus setup again. This trade I took yesterday was absolutely shit. This one also, I didn't use my setup here, but I'm in the trade. So I have no idea what to do. And yesterday I took a sell here. I closed the sell. I entered the buy. I don't know why I entered the buy, but I don't know. Maybe my ego to feel right is what is entering inside my head now. And honestly, I don't know what to say again. But I'm dead ass sure that this is going to be my last trade for this month because tomorrow is started and I'm traveling back to my base tomorrow. So let's just see how this one turns out. I don't care anymore. So this is where it is now. I won't call it lucky because first of all I entered to trade without confluence. This is very, very bad. Well, I was lucky on this trade. And then when this formed during New York, I was like, okay, since I was not out on stop loss, this is going to tank to my at least break even. But with this split seconds, okay, minutes, this thing happened and price hit my 1 to 1, and I've set my break even. So why I'm comfortable with taking break even is because first of all, I took this trade out of my rule. That's number one. Then number two, I was willing to risk this one, but since I didn't risk it again, price is coming back to my break even, which is leaving me with $0. So I'm happy taking that home. So yeah, let's see how this one turns out.
Nice.
Yeah, I've seen the third trade. What am I explaining in this video? Is in as much as the payment we pay for being ignorant or making mistake in this industry is a loss. But sometimes we get a reward for ignorance and mistakes, and that is the most dangerous part in trading. If you're getting paid for doing a mistake, the sale I took panned out. If I closed it, I would have made money. But it is a mistake that is going to pay me, and it's a very, very bad mistake. So yeah, I'm going to clear my mind today, tomorrow, and Sunday also, and then on Monday I'll come back. So this is I recorded the video of how the month went. So yeah, this is the video on how the month went. What I'm trying to do is trying to show you guys how the month of April went. So far this year, month of April has been my most profitable month. People in my group can actually say that. And yeah, I've had tons of wins. But I think what happened is that I went back to my strategy, because I've been trying to incorporate the higher time frame and lower time frame. But that's not my type of trading. My type of trading is just one time frame analysis, and then that is just it. Look at where April starts. So I don't want to bore you guys with the trade that I've taken, because most of the trades that I've taken, I I send them, I post them in the group, and also I post them in this channel every week. So I don't want to go about again and show you guys, these are the trades I took. So I just want to show you guys the trade that we would have taken in the month, and also show you guys how I actually trade my analysis. Yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys the trade that we took this week. Then this is the first trade that we took this week. So yeah, coming on this, this is I used to mark this as my weeks. Like this is first week of April. So yeah, this first entry here. Um, this is going to be a very long one. So yeah, let's be here with me. So this is the first long, and I noticed that throughout the whole of April, I've been taking only buy trades. This is the first trade here. I think it's going to 1:2. Um, no trade. Okay, this is the second trade here, but this one didn't went 1:2. I'm sure, because from here to here, okay, it's 40 pips here. It reached 1:2. This is the second trade for the month. Let me read 1:2. Then yeah. So this is how I trade. Once I see a big construction, I'll just lock it in and then do the trade. Sorry for the noise. We have one crazy dog here. So yeah, don't trade on this day, because this day I'm still looking for buys. Still pretty much looking for buys. And then this day, I had, I think I had, no, I didn't take any trade on this day, because once price opened and then this happened, I'm no longer interested in that trade, because obviously it has moved, and my trade time is always 8:30 to 9:30. That is when I see sweet spot for entry. And then look at the next day. Next day is this beautiful entry here, long position here, bound the 20 pips. Okay, yeah. You guys won this one. I sent this one in the group, and it went haywire. That was when Trump announced the ceasefire with Iran. That was when it boom, moved up. And then moving on to this day, let me show you. No, I'm missing my date. Moving on to this day, this is Wednesday. I didn't take it on this day because I was like, one price has done this thing. What else am I going to look for? But then price created a sell entry. You would have got to what they call it, your 1 to R, and then leave the market easy. So then moving on to this day. This is another day. I think it's Thursday. I got this trade. I remember I got this trade here. A little bit. Okay, yeah, here or here. I got this trade. It went 1 to 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I took the trade. And then yeah, we'll count how many trades that we got. And then on Friday, I didn't take a decision on Fridays. I don't like trading Fridays because Fridays are profitable for me in the long run, but Fridays are always skeptical for me. And this is the next thing. This is a very fun entry. I didn't take this trade. Oh, yeah. I took the trade, but I took it here during London, sorry, New York. At this point, I used that order block as a point and then use my 20 pips stop loss. 20 pips always saves me. I don't know why. Yeah, 20 stop loss and then TP easy. And then the next day, that is Tuesday. I didn't trade on Tuesday. But if I traded on Tuesday, this would have been my entry here at this point because all my entries are based on high highs and high lows, low highs and lower low, trying to get in a lower high for a potential high high. I took a loss here because it was my fault. I was trying to sell here, whereas price just halting, not doing anything. And then the next day is this one. No, I didn't take entry on this day because I didn't see any price coming back to my other block or price creating a new structure for me to buy or sell. Just left it, and then this day I took the trade on I think Friday. I took the trade. I remember 20 of loss, and then for CPTP is I have GU and gold here, but I find it easier to trade GU. I don't know why. I almost forget that I have gold here. Gold present entry, but I'm so focused on GU, and GU gives me 40 pips easily. I mean, very easily. This is the next trade here. This is one is also a nice trade. Yeah. And if you are joining my channel recently, also know that this is not how it works. I used to have some bad weeks, bad months sometimes because and some months price is just giving me entry back to back without any loss. Even if I have a loss, I'll just recover it back immediately. So yeah, this is no trade on this day, but I took a trade here and then it resolved to think a loss. Okay, break even here. And this day, no trade on this day. I can't see any trade here, but I know that I took a loss on this day. You see, I'm not trading with my head. I had a very serious how would I put it, emotional roller coaster this month because I was taking a lot of trades. I took almost 13 trades this month. That's unlike me. I used to take like 5 to 6 trades in a month, but this month was like, bro, this one no trade here, and this is trade. I took this trade. I traveled to my hometown. You know when I traveling to your hometown? I traveled to my hometown. I don't have any phone on. I don't have any laptop on me or iPad. I just use my phone. I opened my what they call it. I opened my trading view and then saw this trade. I couldn't send it to the group because it's Friday and I don't like sending analysis with my phone. It makes it look very unserious. But I took the trade on my phone and then I slept. I slept for like 30 minutes. I woke up, pound, price is pushing up already. To see how you can make money easily, even if you're in a remote place. So what you need to have just internet with your phone you can make money. Yeah, this is and what happened on Monday, I think. Yeah. Then on Tuesday, I wasn't supposed to take anything on Tuesday. And Wednesday was when the sales started coming in. The sale that deceived many people started coming in on Wednesday. And yeah, I was in this sale, but it was a break-even trade. I was in this sale, but it was a break-even trade. Yeah. So I'm not used to going break-even when I'm in a trade. I used to leave it so that when price comes back, do whatever I want to do. I'll just, not that I'm selling out on the trade, but this one break even and I closed it. So yeah, that's my fault. it would have been a TP for me though. Yeah, it would have been a TP for me. But it's what it is. Then on Sunday was when I moved back to my house here. And sorry, on Thursday, yesterday, I came back to my house here and I couldn't take this trade. Was the best trade ever this month. I think win of the month goes to this one. Yeah, and this is it. It gave two entries, one and two. Give two entries. Give two entries, one and two. Yeah. So some went 40 pips, some went way over 40 pips. So yeah. So checking on how many trades we would have taken this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 wins this month. 13 wins with 2 R. Do you know how much R, how many R that is? Let's just check it out. 13 wins with 2 R. That is 2 R times 13. What? That's 26 R. So yeah. Well, I'm a human being. I have losses. I have mistakes. I miss some trades, and I can't have a perfect. I'm working towards having a perfect month like this. Yeah, but it's a gradual process, so I won't have to. And if I'm going to bring back all the trades that I took this month, you would see them one after the other coming out, coming out, coming out. You've seen them. Most of the ones are duplicates because I took those trades actually. And yeah, that's all for this month. I love this month, and I want to see how the next month is gonna be. And yeah, so yeah, I've seen that if I had come down and I had followed my strategies and everything, I would have had a very successful month. Yeah, I followed my strategy at least 50% of the time, but if I had followed it 100% or not even 100, 80% of the time, I would have made shit ton of money this month. But I had 13 wins. 13 wins in a month. That's crazy. But I only sent 5 to the group. 5 was win, 1 was loss, and then I think two became a one became I can't remember. So if you're to my group, please join the group. Use the link in my description to join the group. So about my logged I've been logged in 180 days, but I think it is day 60 something because it is 2 months in now from 23rd April. So, sorry, from 23rd February to 23rd March, 1 month. 23rd March to 23rd April, 2 months. So it's around 6 something, 77 something days logged in. And yeah, I think it's 2 months in. Also, this is my third month. And yeah, the goal is still 0 to 100K. And we are getting there. We are very close to getting there. Things about this locked in is that you won't, the 100K doesn't just come um with this piece of seconds. It just, you have to work hard for it. Once you work, it's happened like keep working. You won't see any progress. Then month 5, month 4, boom, that's in profit. So, but I don't know, but this is what has happened over the time from people that I are also in the same development journey as I am. And also, if you want to know the broker that I use Xness. You can use the link in my description to also register and get paid. So yeah, again, 2D Capital, my own trading body and own trading academy is launching this month of May. So I'm trying to get round up with the designing and whatnot. Once the brand is published, then I will show you guys and then invite you guys to work where I'll be teaching privately. So yeah, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys next week.